Have you ever wondered if the vitamins you take every morning might be doing you more harm than good? It may seem incredible to you, but older adults who take the wrong supplements have up to a 40% higher risk of premature death. And that's not an exaggeration, it's real clinical data. One vitamin we'll talk about has been linked to brain shrinkage. Another increases the risk of stroke and nerve damage, even at normal doses, and you could take it every day. After 65, your liver slows down, your kidneys can no longer eliminate the excess. Your nerves are more fragile. These vitamins build up, poison your cells, and mimic symptoms you attribute to aging. But it's not about age. It's an avoidable health problem for seniors if you know what to do. In this video, we will show you the 4 vitamins to avoid after the age of 65 and the 4 vitamins that you should take daily. Stay until the end, because the vitamins we are talking about are often suggested to the elderly, and so it is important that you know what is going on. Before we begin, please like the video, share it with those who might benefit from it, and tell me in the comments where you're watching the video from. Now let's start with the vitamins to avoid. The first one we talk about, although it seems harmless, can cause serious damage in the elderly. I am talking about vitamin A in retinol form. It supports vision, the immune system, and skin. But for those over 65, too much vitamin A, particularly retinol, can build up and lead to toxicity. Vitamin A is fat-soluble. It accumulates in the liver and adipose tissue. With age, the liver and fat reserves change, and vitamin A accumulates. This buildup becomes toxic, with mild symptoms like dry skin or dizziness. You might think it's aging, but it could be vitamin toxicity, especially if you're taking more than 2,000 to 3,000 micrograms a day. A 2022 review linked excess vitamin A in older adults to a 25% increased risk of atrial fibrillation, increasing the risk of stroke after age 65. This is among the vitamins that are dangerous for older adults. If you are taking retinol and are over 65, reconsider taking it. Your body needs vitamin A, but not in this form. Get it from sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, as beta-carotene, a safer form. If your multivitamin contains retinol, check the label. More than 700 micrograms for women and 900 for men can be dangerous. The safest move for your health? Go for natural sources. Iron as a supplement is another vitamin to watch out for. Iron is essential, but for seniors, it can be a silent threat. If you take it just in case after age 65, it could do you more harm than good. Many think it fights fatigue, but after age 65, the body stops losing iron and it accumulates, mainly in the liver, heart, and pancreas. Excess causes oxidative stress, damaging cells and organs, and increases harmful compounds linked to diseases such as Alzheimer's. Very few older adults need iron supplements. Unless you have a diagnosed deficiency, you probably already get enough from your diet, meats, beans, vegetables. A supplement can throw off the balance. The symptoms of iron overload are subtle: joint pain, fatigue, memory problems. Often mistaken for aging, excess iron damages the brain, liver, and heart. If you take a multivitamin with iron, talk to your doctor and ask for a serum ferritin test. If your stores are high, you may need to cut back on red meat and stop taking supplements. Choose multivitamins without iron, especially for the elderly. Iron is useful when you are young, but after 65, it is risky for your organs. Calcium as a supplement is also not a good habit. It is featured in many bone health advertisements for seniors. But many over 65 do not know that calcium supplements, if taken alone, can increase the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and calcification of the arteries. It is science, not fear-mongering. Calcium is essential, but it is crucial where it ends up in your body. After age 65, bones absorb less efficiently. Excess calcium ends up in soft tissue, joints, and, dangerously, arteries. Many older people take it for their bones, but their bodies can't handle it. Instead of strengthening bones, it hardens arteries and increases the risk of stroke. It can also cause digestive problems and reduce the absorption of other minerals. If you take antacids, calcium won't be absorbed properly. The best approach? Get calcium from your diet. Green leafy vegetables, sardines, yogurt, almonds. The body absorbs it better and safely. If you need more, combine vitamin D3 and vitamin K2, which direct it to the bones, away from the arteries. If your multivitamin contains too many milligrams of calcium and your diet is already high in calcium, reconsider your strategy. Your bones need balance and your heart needs calcium in the right places. Another example of vitamins to avoid after age 60. Let's move on to vitamin B6 in high doses. Many consider it harmless, taken for energy or mental clarity. It is in many multivitamins and recommended by doctors, but after age 65, high doses can silently destroy the nervous system and reduce muscle strength. Although it is water-soluble, in large quantities it accumulates in nervous tissue, becoming neurotoxic. It damages sensory nerves, causing tingling, numbness, balance problems, and muscle weakness. Many older adults with these symptoms are misdiagnosed when the cause is excess vitamin B6. The official upper limit is 100 milligrams per day, but research shows that even 50 milligrams per day can cause toxicity in older adults. Many supplements exceed this limit. Once nerve damage begins, healing is slow. Older adults are more vulnerable because of their slow metabolism. What is safe? You need vitamin B6, but in moderation. The recommended dose is 5 milligrams for women and 7 milligrams for men, found in chickpeas, tuna, bananas. Unless you are clinically deficient, you do not need high-dose supplements. If your multivitamin contains more than 5 to 10 milligrams of B6, it is time to change. Consult a doctor to test your levels. After age 65, too much can mean permanent nerve damage. This is one of the vitamins that is dangerous for seniors. And now, let's move on to the 4 essential vitamins to take every day if you're over 60. Magnesium, one of the most overlooked nutrients in aging, but a critical one. After age 65, your magnesium stores decline. Reduced absorption, kidneys that waste more, and many common medications contribute to deficiency. The result? Fatigue, muscle cramps, poor sleep, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, often mistaken for symptoms of aging. But by replenishing magnesium, older adults often report significant improvements. Magnesium is essential for over 300 enzyme systems. It regulates blood pressure, supports nerves and muscles, stabilizes blood sugar, and maintains heart rhythm. Deficiency is linked to dementia and type 2 diabetes. Not all magnesium supplements work. The best options for older adults are bioavailable forms such as magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. They are gentler and better absorbed. The ideal dose is about 250 to 400 milligrams per day. You can also get it from foods like green leafy vegetables, avocado, pumpkin seeds, but supplementation is often necessary for your senior nutrition, especially with multiple medications. Vitamin D. It's not just for your bones, it's one of the most important hormones in your body. After age 65, your ability to produce it drops by more than half. If you spend a lot of time indoors, your levels can plummet. The consequences are serious. Vitamin D deficiency is associated with fatigue, thinning bones, muscle weakness, and poor immunity. The link to chronic disease is alarming. Older adults with vitamin D deficiency are at increased risk of respiratory infections and death from all causes. Vitamin D is essential for the immune system, reduces inflammation, and improves tissue repair. People with higher levels of D get sick less and heal faster. In the brain, it supports memory and mood. Most older adults are deficient. The recommended dose is 6 to 800 IU, but many older adults require 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day. If your levels are low, you may need more under medical supervision. The best form is cholecalciferol or TUR, better absorbed and more bioactive. You can take it liquid or in capsules, preferably with fat. These are the best vitamins after 60 years. Vitamin B12, an underrated nutrient that fuels red blood cells, nerves, and the brain. Many older adults suffer from underlying deficiencies, causing weakness and memory problems, even misdiagnosis of dementia. If you are over the age of 65, you may be deficient in vitamin B12 and not know it. Initial symptoms are mild, fatigue, poor memory, tingling. But over time, the deficiency can mimic dementia and affect balance. It is essential for nerve health and brain function, but as we age, our stomachs produce less stomach acid, making it harder to absorb from food. Common medications exacerbate the problem. The result? You may eat well but slip into deficiency. Vitamin B12 deficiency can also cause leg weakness and falls. Many older adults think it is just aging, but it can be reversible. How to solve it? Don't rely on food alone. After the age of 60, vitamin B12 from food is poorly absorbed. The best option is supplementation with methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin, which bypass the stomach. The ideal dose is 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day, but some may need more. Vitamin B12 is water-soluble. The excess is eliminated. You can take it in tablets or sublingually. If you are over 65 and have not checked your vitamin B12, ask your doctor to test it. If resolved, your brain, muscles, and nerves can function as if you were 10 years younger. These are the best vitamins for seniors. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA, the most important vitamin for adults over 65, protects the heart, brain, bones, and immune system. A European study associates it with a 36% lower risk of death. It is not a classic vitamin, but for those over 65, omega-3, EPA, and DHA are vital. Studies show that they protect the brain, heart, joints, and increase life expectancy. A massive study in 2021 showed that higher levels of omega-3 were linked to greater longevity. Another study showed that they reduced the risk of fatal heart attacks in older adults by more than 45%. Your body needs EPA and DHA to build brain tissue, reduce inflammation, and keep blood vessels flexible. Without enough omega-3s, older adults are more susceptible to memory loss and accelerated aging. More than 68% of Americans over 60 suffer from omega-3 deficiency due to an insufficient diet. The best source is fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel, but food often does not suffice. High-quality fish oil supplements are essential. Look for one that provides at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined per day. If you have heart problems, you may need 2,000 milligrams or more under medical guidance. Choose a formula tested for purity, free from heavy metals, and in triglyceride form for better absorption. Take it with meals. If you are vegan, there are excellent specific supplements. Omega-3s not only prevent heart attacks, they help you think more clearly, move more easily, sleep more soundly, and age better. They are the structure of your brain and help cellular communication. After 65, it is not a luxury. It is a necessity for your senior health. For seniors who want to stay sharp and strong, omega-3s are a nutritional insurance policy. At this point in the video, you have discovered the truth about vitamins for seniors after 65. Some help you live longer and stronger. Others can sap your strength and put your heart at risk. Even though the label says it's for seniors, it's not about taking more. It's about being smarter. You need the right nutrients in the right form and dosage for your age and your future. This means eliminating excess toxins and giving your cells the support to keep you alive and active. What's in your medicine cabinet? Comment and tell us which vitamins shock you the most.